Hello learners. Today we will talk about mental health and emotional health as there is a PPT was available on SlideShare, so I took that PPT here for my presentation. This PPT is available already in the SlideShare and I am just using to make understand my students for this particular topic. Okay, now we'll go to the content. First, we will talk about the concept of mental health, and when we all know that when we are going to say someone is having a good mental health, then they should have positive outlook, being comfortable with the others and himself, and will be able to go with the life's challenges and the demands of the today's and tomorrow's which are coming forward. For example, when we are here in lockdown, so we are facing so many difficulties, but yes, we are ready to fight with these difficulties. So our mental health is good. Now the term comes the self-esteem. What is self-esteem? The confidence and the worth that you feel about yourself. If we are giving importance to ourselves, we know ourselves, who am I? That means I am aware of my self-esteem. How is it formed or developed? Our self-esteem, feedback, messages from the others, what others think about us, that indicates what they think you are and what they think you are alike. But we should not only depend on the feelings or liking or disliking of the others, that what they are thinking about ourselves. We should know that who am I? This is our self-esteem. And where you will get this feedback, who am I? So self-talking, feedback from yourself. You know better that who you are. Okay. Then comes the roadblocks of the mental health. As we have already studied or discussed about the mental health, concept of the mental health, what are the barriers, roadblocks or the problems related with the mental health? The first one is the all or nothing thinking. If you are thinking so much and doing nothing, that is also a problem. If you are nothing thinking, there is nothing in your mind, that is also a problem or roadblock in your mental health. Expecting the worst, suppose I will die after the COVID-19 or this lockdown, there will be no life and all, then it means there is problem with your mental health. And being a perfectionist, yes, perfection is good, try to be perfect, but nobody can be the perfect. The perfectionist, if you are trying to be perfectionist, then there may be some problem. Letting your actions or words betray your values. If you are showing your values and saying something and doing something else, then it means there is some problem regarding your mental health. And now needs and personality. What is the need and what is the personality related with our need? Then we talk about Maslow's hierarchy of need. This Maslow hierarchy of the need starts with the first physiological needs, then security needs, then love and belongings needs, then self-esteem, then experience some purpose in the life, realizing ourselves, and then comes the last or top point of the life, that is self-actualization. So first we will discuss about the start, that is our physiological needs. Come with the physiological needs. What comes in the physiological need? That is basic need. What are our basic needs or biological needs? That is food, water, shelter and clothing. These are our basic needs, roti, kapda and makan. Then security needs. When we are fulfilling our basic needs, but then we think about the social security and the security of ourselves, our family, our relatives, our friends, and we try to protect them from any kind of violence and the hunger or any kind of scarcity in the life. Then comes the third point, third level of the need or hierarchy of the Maslow, that is love and belongings need. This is the also very important stage of the life, that this thing is belongs to me, this laptop belongs to me, this jewelry is belong to me. So this is the liking or belongingness feeling related with this third level. Then the receiving of love, giving of love, appreciation, friendship, marriage, thinking about the lover, and all these things are belonging to this third stage. Then comes the esteem need. When we go to the higher level, you will see that we are thinking about ourselves, taking to the above the this physiological and social need. The need to be unique individual with respect and to enjoy general esteem from others. We all want to be something, be someone who will be recognized by the society. That is called esteem need. Now comes the self-actualization. This is the topmost level of the hierarchy. Self-actualization, experiencing purpose, meaning and realizing all inner potential. Before actualizing ourselves, we go to the realization ki yes, what is the meaning of the life, what I want in my life, and what ways, what meaning I am using in the life. That comes in the self-actualization, khud ko pehchanna. Now question comes, what are the 5 steps of Maslow's hierarchy needs? So you all think about it, take a second, and now we will go to the hierarchy. These hierarchies are again we talked. These are the 5 hierarchy: physiological, security, that is called social need, affection, love, esteem need, experience of meaning, and lastly we go to the top one, that is self-actualization. Now comes the personality. We have to relate with the mental health, emotional health with our personality. What is the personality? Personality is a complex set of characteristics that makes you unique and different from the others. And this is determined by the heredity, environment, and personal behavior. Maybe you all recall the definition of Allport, which always I mention in the class, that personality is the dynamic organization within the individual of those psychophysical systems which determine his unique adjustment to his environment. And here I am mentioning that heredity, environment, and personal behaviors are together making the personality. And what kind of personalities are basically, there are 2 types: competitive personalities, high achievers, and the laid backs, ALSI, active and non-actives. Then comes the modeling. What is the modeling? Modeling is copying the behavior those you are exposed to. So sometimes we do the modeling of our teachers, some of our role models, etc. Then comes the emotions. Our emotions are related with the mental health and our personality. Then what are the emotions? This, you look at the emojis. This one, first one is very happy, second one is angry, and the third one is having some happy-go-lucky feeling with her lipstick, right? Then we can say that the signals that tell your mind and body how to react, that is emotion. They are neither good nor bad. This is dependent on our situation. In different situations we show different emotions. To identify the different emotions, you can go and check out on this website bbc.co.uk science, or we will discuss it in next class. Now the mixed emotions. What are the mixed emotions? These are changed emotions actually. And now how changes emotions cause? Endorphins can trigger cause fight or fight. This is the endorphin is in our mind, and the message goes that we have to fight or not to fight. Release some kind of chemicals secretion in our mind that good feeling is coming or bad feeling, our mental health is okay or not, and increase in our HR, perspiration, tightening of the stomach muscle, and different kind of changes occur in our body due to the different emotions. Then the love is also a feeling that is given importance in the Maslow hierarchy, including strong affection, deep concern, respect to the supporting growth, individual needs, respecting the other person's boundaries, their limitations, their values. These are the covering under the love and affection. Ways to express, how we express these emotions using the words, the actions, the facial expression, the touch, the good deeds, the responses, the facial expression which we are showing with each other. The different forms of the love, how we show love and affection with our parents, with our family, with our friends, with our loyalty to the siblings. So either it's brother, big brothers, younger brother, sister, deep connection to the country, our own country, Bharat Mata ki Jai. That is our love towards our nation. And next is that empathy and anger. Empathy, we all know that empathy to walk into someone else's shoes, to keep ourselves in other situation. So the ability to imagine and understand how someone else feels, that is empathy. And what is the anger? Anger is the opposite feeling, that a strong feeling of displeasure, not liking, disliking, that is anger. Or can say reason of the anger. Fear. What is fear? Physical reactions to life threatening, can be rational or irrational, maybe phobia, maybe there is no matter of fearing, but person is fear of, can be inherited or instilled, sympathetic nervous system, preparing your body, necessary action. There are many problems. Guilt is also the emotional response when you think that you have done something wrong. For handling the emotions, ask yourself that what you have feeling about yourself, what feeling in the situation, what you have to do tomorrow or next tomorrow, and remind yourself that what you are going to do in your future. Handling the emotions, I am going little fast. How we have to handle the emotions for fight these emotions. We use different kind of defense mechanism. The first defense mechanism is repression. Repression is involuntary or unconscious pushing unpleasant feeling below the surface and about and out of conscious thought. So we always use repression, sometimes use suppression, conscious intentional pushing unpleasant from one's mind. Something is unpleasant, I have unpleasant experience, I want to suppress it and hide from others. Next is rationalization. We give the justification that paper was tough, that's why my marks are lesser. Then comes the regression, turning back to the behavior more characteristics of an earlier stage of development rather than the dealing with the conflict. For example, behaving like a kid. Oh, I don't know what to do. This is regression. Okay? Retro, we can say. Denial. Denial is a very bad habit or defense mechanism. I don't know, I can't say. And compensate. Compensate is means gifting or giving something in reward of to yourself. And the idealization, making someone more worthy or ideal. And the projection, being unaware of attribute one's feelings or fault. And you can say this is projection is kind of blaming. And the displaced aggression, taking anger out of another person, object that was not involved. It means kahin ka gussa kahin par dikhana, that is your displaced anger. Okay, so